my mind fighting against anxiety. See, you felt like your head is going on its own. It starts to go through a bunch of worlds, and the worst part is that they are hardly ever cool worlds, and even worse, there is no button to pay it. Very tense. No, well, that's what happens to me, and it happened to me with anxiety. For example, it hits me harder when the sun, it gets hot at noon, and it's my turn to leave. Although I'm already telling myself, the noon sun also serves. Because yes, it is that one learns to speak to oneself in the ways that one speaks to oneself. What else are we going to do, right? I swore it was an excess of intelligence because I swore, that you were 3 from work, whatever, but no, my mind was going to the bathroom. Excuse me well for the word, to put it more delicately, for a web of invented worlds of thoughts. Rare worries that make no sense, and I'm there giving it play as if it were an old case, a microwave turned on too much. And the worst, one does not control that. It starts with an if. And what if tomorrow everything goes wrong? And what if it shakes? And what if my body no longer gives me? It ends up one arming oneself with complete Netflix-style tragedies, I'm telling you. I myself would make up entire movies that were never going to happen, and in many situations, that at another time, because maybe I'll tell you about it later. Those in science, they call that default mode, and that, what is it? That is basically when your brain gets stuck in the past or inventing futures in simple words. Your mind gets creative, but to mess with you for a while, that's the reality. So if your mind is also fighting you with anxiety, it's not that you're crazy, it's that your brain is feeling one about protecting her, like one of those moms. You understand me? The trick is not to fight it, it's to remind it that you're the one in charge. Look, the mind is not the enemy. I would say it's like a runaway horse that you have to learn to ride. Or like that car in your life when you're just learning to shift into first gear in your life, just as clumsy, just as flashy, but she goes crazy.